No, don't do that. You'll scare me out of my skin. Thank you. For those of you who don't know me, I am Cari Cahill, and I have lived in Nassau County my entire life. I was born and raised here. That's my daddy, for those of you who have not been aware of that yet, made aware of that. I've been married to my wonderful husband, Dan, sitting right down front for 11 years, and there's my two boys, Daniel and Christopher, sitting down front too. Earlier this week, I heard another candidate ask during one of her speeches, if you're a candidate for school board, are you investing time in children? And if you're not elected after this, will you continue to invest time in children? And I want to answer that question now. My answer is yes to both of those questions. I already invest my time in children by spending time in schools and visiting them and teaching them about agriculture. And as the chairwoman of the Nassau County Farm Bureau Women's Committee, I am in the classroom reading to children constantly. Every year I organize the Cabbage Plant Program. Many of you have third graders, or at least you know someone who has a third grader who came home with a cute little cabbage plant. And if they're like mine, my dogs ate mine. I didn't know dogs like cabbage, but apparently they do. So, but we gave out over 1,000 cabbage plants to all third graders in this county. And it wasn't just to the kids in the public school system, we gave them out to the private schools and to the homeschoolers. A lot of people overlook them when it comes to schooling, but I haven't forgot about them because they need education too. Now, I also participate in the Ag in the Classroom program. I read to kids, we teach them where their food comes from, we do speech contests, we do ag extravaganzas. So yes, I am actively involved in teaching children. And after this campaign, win or lose, I will still be actively involved in teaching children. Now, not only will you find me in the classroom, but you'll find me in Tallahassee in Washington, D.C., lobbying on behalf of Nassau County, by extension of Farm Bureau. Congressman Crenshaw was supposed to be here today. I'm not sure if he has arrived yet, but the last time I was in D.C., I had the privilege of riding up on the plane with him and riding back. Lieutenant Governor Jennifer Carroll was there as well. And I mean, we had a great conversation. He's one of the few that you can sit down in his office and he actually sits there and listens to you, doesn't send you an aide. So my message is pretty simple. And for those of you who've heard it, well, I beg your indulgence just for a few more minutes. It's the ABCs: accountability, budget consciousness, and curriculum improvement. You need someone with a vision for Nassau County. Having served on the Economic Development Board, the Transportation and Planning Organization, and the Vision into Action Committee, I have a vision for where I'd like to see Nassau County in the years to come. And let me tell you, it's ambitious. And it's going to take someone with a lot of leadership skills to make it happen. 20 years of experience isn't worth a whole lot unless you have leadership skills to actually put that experience to use. You need someone who understands a budget and will make certain every dollar is being spent properly. You need someone who will give your kids a full education. I agree the schools are good, but we can do better. They're not great schools. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. We can do better, and we must do better. We must focus on STEM, science, technology, engineering, math. We have to put more emphasis on these subjects to give our kids a more competitive advantage. I'm a firm believer in parent choice. Offering virtual schools and charter school options will lead to a friendly competition. Competition leads to creativity, creativity leads to innovation. Talking about innovation is great, but unless you have actual innovative plans and ideas, all the talking in the world isn't worth much. It's about ideas and deeds, not words. You need someone who is forward-thinking and creative. Now look at my literature and the apples in the bowl back there. They have little QR codes on them. If you scan that, it'll take you to my website, carifordcahill.com, where we have started we have received recorded videos of my webcast that we're doing every Monday night at 8 o'clock. And thank you. 30 seconds, sorry. Every Monday night at 8 o'clock, and you can tune in and watch live streaming from my living room. So if you want someone who is the mother of 2 children who are currently in the school system, someone who has a vested interest in making certain we have the very best schools If you want someone who isn't running to give themselves a job or fund their retirement, but rather give her children the best education possible, someone who has the vision, experience, and necessary leadership skills to make things happen here in Nassau County, then I am